The movie begins with a female journalist and two cameramen standing in front of a famous haunted hospital called the Zinglin Hospital. She reports about the suicides that happened in that hospital and a boy who died in that hospital with her mother. One of the cameramen enters the hospital to film but gets scared and runs away with his crew. We then see a young boy called Ahong and his dad, an exorcist. They are psychics and organize underworld tour groups for a living. They are waiting for two women, Suzailin and Ms. Meng Miaoru, who wish to contact their loved ones who died in that hospital. Suzailin lost her husband and Meng Miaoru lost her sister. The exorcist begins some of the rituals and asks them to absorb some yin energy so they can see the dead. They sleep in the mortuary cabinet and absorb the yin energy but get scared as they encounter some strange activities. Ahong proposes they should continue the tour another day, but the girls refuse and insist to meet their loved ones that day. The exorcist accepts and gives them noon water to use if spirits come after them. They proceed with the tour. In the hall, Ahong gives them headsets to listen to underworld noise and locate their loved ones. Xiaolin listens to a noise and locates the operating room where her husband died. She puts on the surgical dress and sleeps on the operating table. She cuts her finger to attract ghosts and wakes up in the surgical room where her husband died. She hears some noises and sees a ghost with blood. She wakes up in reality and explains the story of her husband to the others. She also believes the doctors in that hospital are killers and are responsible for the death of her husband. It angers Miaoru and she leaves the room. She goes to her sister's office and tells Xiaolin and the exorcist why her sister committed suicide. She tells them her sister faced too much pressure and accusations from the public and blames Xiaolin for being one of them. She insists she must see her sister or nobody will leave the hospital. An unseen force drags her out and almost casts her out of the window, but the exorcist stops it. She insists about seeing her sister and the exorcist gives her some yin water but warns her of its dangers. She sees her sister for a brief moment and asks for more yin water. The exorcist refuses and after a brief fight she mistakenly breaks the yin bottle. It attracts wandering spirits while she sees her sister and go to her office. The exorcist, Ahong and Xiaolin see a female demon with a little boy. She possesses the exorcist and he attacks Xiaolin and Ahong. They hide under the table and he doesn't see them and leave. Miaoru begs her sister not to leave her and both jump out of the window. Ahong explains to Xiaolin that his father can easily get possessed as he has the last stage of cancer. They both agree to find his dad so Xiaolin can find her husband. Ahong pours some yin water to get the attention of the spirits. They encounter the woman and the boy they met earlier. She attacks Xiaolin and Ahong pours some noon water on it and she goes away. They proceed with the plan, but on the way the demons create an illusion to distract them and possess them. Ahong encourages her not to show fear, but she snaps and they have a small vision of the woman and the kid. Her son died in the hospital and she committed suicide to be with her son in the afterlife. Xiaolin and Ahong try to stop her from doing so but they fail. Ahong finds his dad and tells Xiaolin they have to leave the hospital because the demon is too strong. She insists she must see her husband and the demon woman attacks them. They struggle against the demon but Xiaolin throws some ghost oil on the demons which sends her away. Xiaolin leaves to contact her husband while the exorcist dies and tells his son to find another job. At the end they all become ghosts. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also check out my other videos and my shorts where I have recapped movies for you in less than a minute. See you in the next video.